Hi all. Today we'll go for the second class. First class, what we learn? We learn how to read the delimited file, right? But that delimited file we are using as a component of the T file input delimited, and we configured into the job, right? But suppose you have to read the same file in 10 different job. What should you do? You have to for each job you will configure this component. No, so for that we are using as a metadata. We are create a metadata and we can use the same metadata into the entire all 10 job and it will be work properly. So now today we learn that how to create a metadata for the delimited file. Okay, so if you click in the metadata part, you can find out there are lots of the file format will be there. So you can according these are the file format you can use into the Talend. You can use the connection that any kind of the database, DB connection, file, positional file, regex file, XML, Excel, JSON file, LDAP, Azure storage, Salesforce, any kind of the file. This kind of the file you can use in the metadata, and all obviously this kind of the file you can use to talent, load into the Talend. Okay, so now we are going to the our next first things have to create a metadata. For metadata, I am creating a new folder to just keep proper way. So this is a delimited file, employee details, right? So employee, okay, training class 2. This is the folder, right? So no, it's not this one. First I have to create a folder. It will be good. Class 2. Now inside the class 2 I am creating the create new file delimited. Okay, so this is a employee details, correct? Last time we load the employee first name, last name, date of joining, and those things, right? So you can wait here, you can give the purpose, description. This is optional. You can choose a version you can click according. If you click in the 1.0 or you want to stay like this way, that is completely your end. Okay, so it's a version, so 1.1. So next time you can go for the 1.2 this way. And one thing is this item is already exist. Okay, employee details already exist, so employee, so I am giving the name changes in here. AMP. Fine. Now going for the next. It is a server where the file exists currently. So you can choose the server, but in my case it's a local host, so I'm giving the local host, and I am choosing that file, same file. So you can find out the file reading here. Now go for the next, and what is the file field separator? That will be the, tell me, yes, that will be a pipeline. You can go for the header. I can choose here header. For header, first row is a header, right? So I'm going for the one, set heading as a row, refresh preview. Fine. So it is reading according to table format. Now I'm going for the next. Here you can keep empty rows. If any empty rows, you can keep limit of the rows. If you suppose, yeah, in the file have a 10 million record, but you want to load first 1 million, so you can do like that way. You can give the limit and everything. Now going for the next. So you can see the file for is written, but one thing, the ID is not there, right? And TOJ. So I think something is happened here. Let's check. Let me check that one. Okay, now looks fine. Yes, now read properly, right? Last time it will be I have given the one, and again I have choose the header option, so it will be go for the two. So that's why some problems happen. Now I'm giving the metadata name, employee details underscore metadata. It is completely your. You can change anything here. Now I'm going for the next finish. So this is created. Fine. Now what I have to do, I am creating metadata. No, this one. Let me delete this one. Okay, create a job. CSV metadata. Okay. Now what I will do, I just drag and drop these things here. It will ask what kind of the file it is. It is a file input delimited file. So I am just choosing here, and it's came here, right? So if you go for the component now, you can see this component is already configured. So you do not require for any job. You just drag and drop and choose the file type, and it will be automatically will correct, right? Now this time, last time we are the output was in Excel. Now this time we'll go for the just print here. So for these t log rows, okay, what will be the row type? Main, right? Okay, you can give this job also some name and these things. You can go for the same default color. Suppose I'm giving this color is blue. This is my favorite color. Okay, and if you want to give the name also, you can give anything like name of this. You can give anything. Now I'm going to come back in the proper place. T-log rows. Now I'm going for the component. It will be the table. Okay, so let me execute. So it is executed. You can see the first 100 rows is executed. What will be the time in 0.09 second, and this will be the some details you can find out. This is the good things you can find out from there, and you can find out this data is reading properly and it is printing into the T log row. Okay, so today class completed in this area. Tomorrow we'll go for the next class. The next class will be for the we'll cover two things. One is the positional delimited file, and as well as we'll cover the CSV file reading, or we can cover for the Excel file reading. I think it will be a good option. And after that, we'll go for the XML and JSON. So this way, we'll cover this kind of the file reading. But you can see in the metadata part, you can create anything. So going forward, we'll not go for the directly. We go always create a metadata for each and every file, and we'll go for the development. We'll cover also JSON in this example. We'll cover today. We are not covering these things. We are ending here. So stay tuned for the next class for the positional delimited file as well as XML file loading. Bye.